Hello everyone, it is Christine here and I am back for our stitch along, and we are going to be doing whipped stitch today, and I think I'm going to make a stem that I can then use for the whipped stitch rows that we do tomorrow. So I'm going to bring it a bit further over. So I'm going to start off with, I'm going to use 3 different threads. I'm going to finish with this variegated thread. I'll start with this dark green, and I'll use this medium green to do the couching stitch. So first of all, we're going to lay down our foundation line stitch. Not in the end, this is quite a thick crochet thread, I think it is. Again, from my vintage collection, probably from the sewing layer. It is Cotton Fields Crochet 4-ply knit cotton. So let me pop out at the base of my line and then lay it down there. And because it's a curve, I just need to leave enough sort of, I guess, and actually I won't tie that off yet. I'll do my couching stitch next up. So I'll just pop that over here to keep it out of the way. And I'll tie that off on the back once I've couched it down, because I want to sort of have that bend in it. So I'm going to use this next medium coloured green to do the couching down. So I hope you're having a great day. Sun has come out, not drizzling today, which is nice. I don't know if it's going to go later, because they are forecasting in other parts of the state for quite heavy rains and flooding risks. So hoping that doesn't eventuate. Nothing worse for people than having to deal with that. And so I'm now going to just come up either side of this line and put in little couching stitches over the thread. So couching is you're basically wrapping the thread either side with a stitch. So I want to leave a bit of room between those stitches, because we're then going to be coming through and passing our needle underneath to do the whipping stitch. And if you wanted your couching stitches to be less visible, you could use a much thinner cotton for it, but I want them to be part of my stem design. I want them to be like little nodules on the stem. Sorry, my iron is clicking behind me because the fabric had a bit of a fold in it, so I tried to get it out. It's amazing how some of the fabric folds, this was again a vintage piece of fabric, they're quite folded in, obviously been ironed, folded. Maybe the permanent press from when they were first bought as well, possibly. Let's not catch our other thread. Do 2 more little nodules. So as you can see, couching is quite good if you want to do a curved line to get that sort of, that curved shape. Put one in there. Oops, let's just, hang on, I just want to avoid stitching over my other thread, so let's just bring it up there and then take it over here. That is right. So we can now tie our couching thread off, and then we can tie our other, in fact I can probably do a quick version of it where I just tie these 2 threads together. Let me get rid of that bit from there. Okay. bits of thread aside, and now I will grab my variegated thread. Not that we'll probably get much variegation in this, so I guess I'll pick a colour. I might go with the lighter colour for contrast. I'll take that. Probably don't need the whole length of it either. Okay, put a knot in the end of this, a nice light end. So I'm going to bring the thread out just to the left of the top of my couched line, and then I'm going to turn my needle so the eye end, the threaded end of the needle, is and pass it through under the first segment where between the couching stitches from the right. So I'm not piercing the fabric, I'm just going to keep passing my needle underneath each of the segments to create that lovely wrapped effect. So always going right to left. And I'll pass it just under the final one for a final little wrap, and then we can take that to the back. So that is our whipped stitch, which is lovely. You can also whip running stitches. I think we did that in an earlier edition. Just realised I've got a loop in that one, but that's okay. We'll stitch over that afterwards. I'll leave this threaded at the back. So that is a great little, yeah, if you want to create a little viney effect or a stem, it just creates a lot of interest. You've got those little nodules from the couching, and you've got the whipping as well. Well, thanks so much for watching, folks. We'll come back tomorrow and do our whipped stitch rows. So if you're doing it like this, you might want to leave a space for that. Thanks everyone. Take care. Bye.